Cool to this. Hello, guys. Welcome to day 6 of our 10-day program. Happy Monday. We are going to start off our second week um, talking about all the kit options with our opportunity in Scentsy. We're all going to cover different kits. We're all going to talk about different people and different ways that they would work for certain people, but just know that there's so many options right now. It has never been easier and a better time to join Scentsy. Every month when we start a new month, I want you to really think about, why is this the best month? Always find that spark or that interest of what's going on this month and what a reason really to reach out to people. We have our new join kits. I believe they're going over into next month as far as we know. They never technically tell us until usually end of month. But I'm pretty confident all of these are going to bleed over into April. Um, yeah, when you're starting off the month and you're thinking of who you're going to ask or what is going on, why is this month the best month? So in March, obviously, we had the new catalog. We had so many exciting releases. We have the $9 join kit again that came back. All of those are reasons to reach out to people. I'm going to talk about the $9 or it's pounds there, right? Not 9 pounds, yeah. Which is a crazy deal, right? To be able to start a business for that low of amount is insane. And there are going to be many people that I cover that this kit could be good for, but that other kits could also be good for them. I'm just going to tell you how, right? Um, the $9 kit is designed for a very specific type of person in my mind, but I think the biggest thing about the $9 kit is the interest that you can find by just sharing. You can start Scentsy for $9. Yes, right? Getting that interest, getting that spark with people. So the first person is going to be the Scentsy lover who already buys. They already love Scentsy. They order the wax, the cleaners. They maybe even already have a club. They love the fragrance, but they're just not sure about the business side of things yet. And this is a great option for them to test the waters with almost zero risk. Okay. So they're going to be able to earn commissions on the purchases that they're already buying. They're going to be able to share a link casually, and then they're going to decide later if they want to grow. The $9 kit does give, and this does give all across the website free for 3 months. And after that, it is optional. That is something that I always share with people that yes, we don't have any mandatory fees, but there is a price for their website, and that's an optional kit, not kit, an optional thing if they want it. They don't have to keep that going if they don't want to. They are also all going to get the coupons. So three $20 off $100 or more in the US. Huge opportunity. You want to get your business started off, you're going to be able to offer three customers or use, right? So for this person who's already buying, to be able to say you can get $20 off your next order with this $9 kit. But this $9 is going to give them the access without committing to inventory or having to have a lot on hand because they're already buying it. The second person is going to be that I'm curious, but I'm nervous. So the one who watches your posts, the one that says like I could never sell, they need a low pressure entry into the Scentsy world. This kit removes the fear because there's no inventory. Obviously, there's no monthly sales requirement to stay in the long run, and they can simply just come in casually and learn. It's basically like a trial run for the business side of things. Um, the third person is going to be the busy mom, the side hustle. So, someone who wants the extra income but has the limited time. They need the flexibility. They want to start slow, right? This is a very low startup cost, which can be a double-edged sword, okay? Because people are going to be, oh, well, it's just $9, so I don't need to put a lot into it. But then the other side of it to really share is it's only $9 that could change everything for you, right? Um, and then the next one is going to be the discount shopper. So the personal use. Maybe we kind of got away from this after COVID. but a lot of people join for the discount. That gets them in the door, right? So someone who loves the Scentsy wants the perks, again, earning on what they already buy, and they may never build a team, and that's okay. We need to normalize that it's okay not to want to build a team to start this, because if you're pitching it to them like you could build a whole team. You could build an empire. A lot of people are gonna be like, no, 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 I don't want any part of that, right? But once they're in the door, things change. The reason that we started is not the reason that a lot of us are still here. So that can change a lot. And the last one I wanted to share was former consultants. After they've been gone for 2 years, they can come back as a new consultant. Is that the same over there for y'all in the okay? Um, so say they've been gone for their 2 years and they want to come back. They already love the product. They already know how this goes. $9 to get back in the door and be able to earn the shooting star kit, which Lisa's going to cover, to be able to come back with all the perks for that very minimal income. So maybe they got burned out in the past and they want to come back. They want a fresh start. That $9 kit is going to be a great option. So the real like selling angle of this kit is going to be the curiosity, right? So when you're sharing on your reels or in your stories saying like, "Oh my gosh, did you hear that it's only $9 to start this month?" And that's going to a lot of times that's what I lead with, and they end up getting a bigger kit because they see the value in the kit. But that attention grabber, $9, 9 pounds, whatever it is. So that curiosity, that community, that low risk, that trying something new, because once they're in, then that curiosity is going to grow into confidence once they see the gold that we all know is here. And then that business, that long-term business is going to follow. Wait. Optional kits. So I printed this off so I could the optional not kits. The optional add-on bundles this month is also brand new. Scentsy has a Canva link set up for this. It's in the news tab. Click on the Canva links and everything's going to come up, especially what we're talking about today. But these add-on bundles are great for those lower investment kits because they're going to get products at a discount. They're not going to get PRV. So here's the other side of that is when you're talking to people about these add-on bundles, the price is lower, but they're not going to get PRV. And I'm big on get paid off what you buy. So these are lower prices, but they could spend a little bit more and get exactly what they want and get paid off of it. But with the add-on bundles, they're going to get a cleaning bundle, originally 53 on sale for 27. The best-selling bar bundle was 42, and this is US prices. I'm sorry, I'm not good at converting. $21. Unplugged 72, you can get it for $36. Again, this is only for new. I know that if they offered this to consultants right now, they'd be gone today because these are such good deals. But laundry bundle, $73, you're going to get it for 37. And honestly, the best one is the business bundle, which is the testers, which we all know are gold. And catalogs, 34, you're going to get it for 17. So making sure that they know that they can add these on later. And I don't know what the time do. No. I don't know what the time frame is for that. But if they are getting any of these kits that we talk about today, they can add this on to their kit if they want to, or they can buy exactly what they want and get the PRV from it. So just make sure you're sharing both sides of that. And that's all I got for the $9. I think Laura's next, right? For the
Oh, oh, we're doing house kit next.
host kit is more than the 49, right? So either one, Katie or Laura, whoever.
Oh, it's
Oh,
me
sorry.
next.
It'd be me
What?
next then. I'll go
Yeah.
next.
Oh, yeah.
I think our next kit is slightly different price to you guys.
Yeah, that's why I was getting confused. Sorry.
Oh.
I was
I'm, I'm,
literally just looking
I'm
at
doing the big at last, I think.
Oh, Laura's the big kit.
Yeah,
Sorry. I
sorry.
thought
I'll go next. It's cool. Sorry guys, just confuse you all, we roll, we're winging this. We're winging it
good
really.
old Monday.
It's Monday. Don't come at us. I'm still on Sunday. Okay, guys. So I'm going to talk to you next about the Essential Starter Kit, which It's priced slightly different in the two different regions. I think for you guys it's $49. For us it's £65. I don't know why it's a bit more expensive for us in the UK, but who knows? There must be a reason behind it, and it's possibly to do with taxes and shipping. Possibly when you add that on, we're probably at a similar price. But it's the same vibe in terms of like what you actually get in the kit. So if I just talk you through the actual kit itself. So this is, I feel like this is like, I'm going to be honest, this is a kit I overlook because I feel like we've got so much, but I absolutely love the fact that you've got variety. So you guys can pick, can use this. Like Whitney said, I love the fact that I used to get told off by compliance, okay, quite a lot because I would advertise, if you could join for £25 today, would you do that? And I get told off all the time because they said, you can't do that, Lisa. And I'm like, but we need to be able to do that. Now you can. Now you can say, if you can sign up from as little as £9, would you? And I love that because, as Whitney said, it creates curiosity. Once they're in the door, you can start to give options. And as you know, it doesn't really matter which kit people do pick because you're not going to earn a bonus on it. Nothing changes in terms of that. Whatever they choose, it's because it's what suits them. And that's what I think is really, really important. Because I know like some network marketing companies, if you choose a certain kit, they get extra bonuses and all of this jazz. We don't have to do that. It's all about choice for our customers, which I love the fact that we've now got these solid choices. And there's so much there. There really is something for everybody, which I think is key, like is absolutely key. So this particular kit, the Essential Starter Kit, it has you're still getting your free website and your 3 digital coupons. You're going to get a warmer in there, Scentsy bars in there, which are like they've put in. I know for the UK kit, I'm not sure whether this is exactly the same everywhere, but 2 of the new Scentsy bars that are brand new to the catalogue, and then also like a top seller, which oh sorry, it's only 2 bars. But top sellers like essentials in scent circles. So we've got 3 scent circles, which are like boomers, in my opinion. They're the ones that like people put in their car and they keep coming back for more because they're really great ones. You're also going to get the sticker pack, scented stickers for Vanilla Bean, Buttercream, and Luna in the UK, and Bora Bora Blossom. And then you're also getting your full fragrance testers and your catalogs, which I think are the key thing. I honestly think that if we had a kit that was a warmer, a bar, testers, and catalogs, that would be enough. For me, that is a Bora bag in the making, or a bag party in the making, and you literally could run with that and you could run your business with that kit. However, the great thing with this particular kit is it's giving options for things like your scent stickers for being able to sample with real like it's getting scent under people's noses without necessarily getting the kit under people's noses, which is great. So I love this kit because if you haven't got somebody that's hosting, because Kate is going to talk about the host kit, but if you don't have a host and you're a little bit like, okay, I use my host kits quite often where I basically always find somebody to take that host kit no matter what, even if it's like not the host. But if you've got somebody that you think, do you know what, I don't want to give them my free credit because I don't actually know if they're going to 100% work. I don't know whether they're going to really get stuck in with this. The Essential Starter Kit is an absolute perfect option because there are some people that will look at that bigger price kit and they will be like, oh, it's a lot and it's a lot of money. I don't know. But this is like a bit of a game changer in terms of being able to offer something that's that next level down. It's more than your £9 Smart Start. So they're still getting loads of product. It's worth over £200, $200 in products. In my opinion, it's an absolute no-brainer to go for that kit, and you're getting everything you need to pretty much get you started, and that's really quite a big thing. That's something you've got to look at. And I feel like it's very similar to the host kit, like it's almost identical kit. The only difference is the scent circles, but it might be how you use it in terms of actually attaching it to your party and whatnot, that you might use it a little bit differently depending on who you're offering it to. Now, I am just going to mention as well, if the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit, although I don't know if it really fits in where I am here, but if you haven't seen, the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit is absolutely banging, in my opinion. It is like a no-brainer. That is the thing that people need to sign up for, just to get that Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. And one of my big things is getting people working before they actually sign up in any way, shape, or form that you can get them doing that, whether that's through actually hosting a party or whether that's through them collecting orders and whatnot, so that they can actually get the shooting star enhancement kit free. As many orders as they can put through on day one as physically possible. For me, that's also like a real confidence booster. So when I know that somebody's starting with orders as their sponsor, I feel more confident in my own ability. I don't know why that is. I think sometimes if somebody, starts and then they don't put through any orders in those first 15 days, you kind of take it a little bit personally, right? Whereas if you've got them starting with orders right from the very, very beginning, they're more likely to be able to get that shooting star enhancement kit, and it literally can enhance their business in any way, shape, or form. It's the perfect kit to be able to run home parties with if that's what they want to do, or want to do events with. If they then want to run off and sell the whole kit, that's an option if they really wanted to. Or it's just a great way for somebody who's brand new to Scentsy, that's never had Scentsy before, to literally have enough product in their home that they just physically don't know what to do with it, because there is so much in that kit. You can sample, they can try out all of the different products. So if you're not aware of what the shooting star enhancement kit is, it should be something that everybody is helping their team aim towards getting right from that should be. And I think I used to have this mindset of like, right, I'm not going to push the shooting star kit because I don't like the fact that they've got to buy the kit. But now they're getting it for free. It's definitely something that we should be helping every single person that joins to be able to get as close to that as possible on day one, so that by day 15 they've got it and we can celebrate them. They're halfway to then certified, and that is everybody wins then, don't they? Everybody wins. Right, over to you, Katie.
Happy Monday, you guys. Happy Monday. So I'm going to talk about the host exclusive kit. I utilize the host exclusive kit a lot. If you don't know what the host exclusive kit is, it is a kit that new consultants can get and earn with their host credits, meaning they can spend up to $59 on it, or potentially free. If they have enough host credits, they can join for free. It is a huge deal. So I'm going to share with you kind of several ways that you can use this kit, but I do want you to be very selective. So number one, always offer the host exclusive kit to every single host that you have. That's what it was meant for. That's what it was created for, to offer it to your host. I had 2 people join last month off the host exclusive kit. Both of them were Facebook online parties. And when we went to go close their party, I literally go through their rewards with them. I tell them, you earn $75 in free product and you have 3 half off items. I don't know if you've ever thought about joining, but we can flip this party to you. You can join for free using your host credits, make a $125 paycheck, and you're going to get this $300 bonus kit for free because of the shooting star enhancement kit. It is an awesome, there goes my phone. We're struggling this morning, y'all. Can y'all tell? Can y'all tell we're struggling? It is an awesome way, with the shooting star enhancement kit being free, getting your host to $500 and having that conversation. It is a no-brainer. Both of my hosts said yes right off the bat. They didn't even have to think about it. I'm literally like, this is your launch party. We just did it's in reverse, and we can flip your Facebook parties, make it your VIP page, but they can join for free, already make a paycheck, and get the shooting star kit for free. Now, if you are placing orders on your end, let's say, so my personal goal is always to submit a qualifying party every single Friday. That's my personal goal. You only need a penny left of host credit to utilize the host exclusive kit. Meaning, say it's a party for myself and I'm entering my host credits in. I'm entering all my free stuff. That's my favorite part of this business. That's my favorite part, is my little mini shopping sprees. And I have $1 left. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I have a new customer who would really, really rock at this. Let me message her and see if she would like to join for $58. I have $1 left of the host exclusive kit. If she says yes, all you're going to do is change the host to her Listen very closely because this part really messes people up. You're going to change the host to her. You're going to make sure you get her email address. When you enter host exclusive kit into the product credit, it is going to send her an email. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have to do nothing, okay, until this next part. The email is going to go to her, the enrollment. She's going to complete it. You'll see on your end when it's ready to close. It'll light up green or whatever. You're not going to flip the PRV to this person. They didn't earn it. It's not their party. You're going to keep the PRV. That kit is going to go to her. You're not going to change the host address. The host address is going to still be you. Okay? Your host credits, your half offs, they're all going to come to you. That host kit, that when she filled out her enrollment and filled out that address, that's going to go to her. Kit has nothing. You can put whoever you want to in the host spot, and just keep your address the same. The host kit's going to ship completely separately. But you can use that with every single party, qualifying party that you have. If you have product credit left over and you have customers who want to join, you can gift kits. I do it all the time. If I have a customer who I think would rock it, we really struggling this month, who would really rock this business, but I know they're struggling financially, and I have host credits to offer up, and I say, hey, I have a kit up for grabs, and I have $25 in product credit, which would make the kit $34 for them. I say, I have a kit up for grabs for $34. Do you want it? They send me a Venmo or Cash App or whatever, and I put the host to her, and then the kit ships to her. It is a gift. I've had many of the people that rock this business join on that kit. I hear people say, I don't want to give my PRV away. You're not giving your PRV away when you're doing this. You're literally gifting leftover product credit. Use that. Let that be your ammunition and your fuel, that every time that you go to close a party, that you're also gifting a kit to somebody. Host, I hear this a lot. I don't want my host to join because then I miss out on the PRV. Listen, don't be a PRV host. I say that with so much respect. You can get PRV from anywhere. Book some more parties. That's why I tell you guys to book parties in the plethora. That way you can flip them. Good hosts, rocking hosts, make good consultants the majority of the time. They know the product. They love the product. If they have a successful party, that is their party. That is their customers. They can take better of those people better than you can. They're their friends. They're their family. They have the relationship with them. I remember the first time I flipped a party, and it was a $1,000 party. And I did not want this girl to join because I did not want to miss out on that 1,000 PRV. It is not about us. And you have to have that mindset in sponsoring. A lot of people, when they go to sponsor, they have that it's about me mindset. I need them to get certified so that I can earn the incentive, and I can get 3,000 incentive points, and I can earn annual mentor. And that's where they fudge up. That's where they fudge up. Because sponsoring should have nothing to do with you. It should have everything to do with the person that you're presenting the opportunity to and how it can bless them, whether it be in the form of a $300 product kit that they get for free, the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit, or an extra paycheck. So flip that party to all your hosts. You can book more parties. You're not always going to have very successful parties where you have the opportunity to flip them and have a person start out on day one hitting Shooting Star and almost certified. That's what you want. Y'all, we really struggling with this phone, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You really want strong team members out the gate. That's what you want. You want people starting out with confidence. When people start with confidence, they want to do more. Another thing, how many of y'all got testers on hands from like last season, 10 years ago, whatever, 5 years ago? I actually have a post lined up for this week to do this. I do this every 3 months. I keep all of my testers. I am of the hoarding kind. It is fine, but I utilize my testers, okay? I make mini trial kits. That way my full testers ain't held up. I make mini trial consultant kits, and I do a post that says something like, who has been thinking about Scentsy, but you don't want to commit, and you want to just see what it's like to be a consultant before you commit, before you dive all in. And I put 10 old testers that have came back, a catalog, and a few samples, and I call it a trial consultant kit. It's essentially a party. They just don't, it's just a little mini party. And I give it to them, and I set them up a shopping link, and I say, let's see what you do in 2 weeks. And if you hit $500 in 2 weeks, then we can let you join for free. You can join for free using your host credits. So it's a way where you're not tying up your full bag of testers. You're not tying up a bunch of time. You're not tying up, you're giving them product that's going to be in their join kit, testers, samples, and all that, trial consultant kits, and you're giving them the opportunity to see what it's like to be a consultant. You're adding them to your team page, you're encouraging them, you're telling them about new releases, you're setting them up a shopping link online, they're sharing it, they have a few testers to share, and they can keep all that. You don't need that back, they don't need to mail it back. It's a good way if you have a non-local consultant base to mail those, and they can do parties for you. And if they decide, hey, I don't want to be a consultant, but I got $250 in orders, it's still a party for you. It's still a party for you. It's still PRV for you. It's either going to be PRV or a potential teammate or a total flop, but either way you try. I've had people join from the trial consulting kits because they see how easy it is. They see all people have to do is sniff the product. And that's really what you want. With this business, you want to show this is a hard business to build, yes, because it takes a lot of consistency, but the tasks are simple. This is a business that you could fit in your life, and people want to make extra income and have a business that fits into their life that doesn't take a ton of extra time to do. So showing them how simple it is to work a business in their everyday life by having testers in the catalog on hand for people to sniff. That's what you want. So utilize those host kits, flip them. Your challenge for me is every week for me, not the group, but my challenge for everybody is to always have a party going every week. You should have a party going every week. That's either going to get you PRV or the opportunity to flip it and gain a team member. If you are constantly having a party a week, that's 4 parties a month, you're either going to have PRV or new team members. That's how you're going to keep it going. Keep it going. That is all I got.
Mic drop. Thank you.
I'm losing my voice, y'all. We
I'm
struggling
going to
today.
apologise as well. If there was thumbs up, I don't know what I was doing, by the way.
I
I've
did
got
see
no
all the thumbs.
idea how I
I did
even
see him.
do
I was
that.
like, woohoo!
I was like,
She's loving all
how
this.
do I do that? So I apologise if that put
You
you
learned
off.
a new skill. It's fine. Okay. Happy Monday. Happy Easter holidays if you're in the UK. If you've got kids, they're probably off school. So yeah, happy first of these holidays if you are over here. So I'm going to talk to you about the Big Daddy All Singing, All Dancing £85 plus shipping kit. That is the kit that I joined on. But I'm going to talk to you about who that kit is for, who you should be having conversations with about that kit. But similar to what Whitney said earlier, even if you open conversations about the other kits, sometimes it leads into the big kit when they actually realise what the value is. So the first thing I'm going to say is don't be scared to talk to people about this kit. Every single one of these kits on our website has a purpose. Like the girl said at the beginning, Scentsy, there's literally never been a better time for us to be conversing with people because there is literally something for everybody. People can't say it's about the cost, they don't know what they're doing, they can get the opportunity to have their own party first. There is literally a kit for everybody. But I do know when I've spoken to team members in the past, they kind of like hang back from talking about the big kit because they're like, oh, well, I don't know if that person's got the money, or I don't know if that, you don't know. That is not our place to assume. And similar to what a lot of people have said, I was never joining another network marketing business. I was done. I'd had another business. I ended up buying this big all singing, all dancing kit. And it is like Christmas Day when this kit arrives. It is like the best feeling in the world. I still remember it now. That box comes on you and lands on your door, and it is literally like Christmas. So I'm just going to show you actually, because I realised actually that I had it with me. I will plug it in. Sorry, I meant to plug it in, but I got so immersed listening to all the other girls. If you haven't seen this one in the flesh, hang on. This is the warmer. It's probably not the best light in the middle of the day, but this is the warmer that comes. Is it the same in the US? Yeah, I think so. So this is the Sandy Linen that comes in the big kit, but the big kit is, sorry, my husband just rang. I did have it up on my phone. The big kit is £85 plus £6 shipping. But it's more than £330 in value. So if you've got customers that are spending a lot of money with you every month, they need to be buying this kit, okay? If you've got people that are big spenders, you need to make sure that you are having the conversation with them and saying, like, did you know that, like, on what you've just spent, you could have earned XYZ back? Or if you're going to spend £85 with me this month, £90 with this month, why don't you get this kit that's worth £330 and you can get money back on your own orders? I did, and similar to like Whitney said earlier, exactly the same over here in the UK now. When this changed, we were like, oh my God, hallelujah, because obviously past consultants previously, prior to the changes, could only come back and reinstate their old account. If it's now been over 2 years, they can come back on a completely fresh, start again, go for Shooting Star, go for Sensational Star, go for that free Shooting Star kit, as Lisa discussed. And I did have a team member literally on Friday. She was coming back. She wanted to order one of the new warmers with me, which was 50 something pound. And I said to her, why don't you just come back? You can come back for free. She was going to go for the £65 kit, but when I sent them over and she saw the value in this one, she actually went for this one instead. So I hadn't even mentioned this kit to her. We were discussing similar value as to what she was going to spend on a warmer, but she actually went for this one. So don't be scared to offer it to people. This is for your big spenders. And actually, some people, I know this is how my mind works, and everybody's wired differently, but I'm a little bit like, and these are the people you need to be when you're having these conversations. I'm a bit like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going all in, right? Go hard or go home, right? Some people are a little bit more tentative in life. You need to be listening to your customers that are not like that. the one, the ones that are just like, do you know what? We're only here once. Let's just do it. So that is the kit for them. So don't be scared. What I've written down is ask, don't assume. Do not assume that people wouldn't want this kit, because actually the value of everything they get in it. Let's just have a look what they get. Sorry, my phone keeps looking out. The value of what they get in it is, goodness me, sorry. So they are going to get the digital coupons for £20 off an order of £100 or more from the website. They can get access to the bundles, which obviously Whitney discussed earlier. They're going to get the warmer. They're going to get Scentsy Air Going Black. They're going to get Scentsy bars, pods, fragrance flower, scent circles. I won't go through every single thing. They are getting a lot of product for that price. So ask, don't assume, and go for your big hitters, your big spenders, your people that are like, you know what, let's just go all in. That is who this kit is for. So do not be scared to share that with people. And your homework is, Lisa, I would please, because my brain's gone to sleep. Sorry. No, I know what it is. Sorry.
Don't worry.
We want you to, no, yeah, go on. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I've got it. So, homework for this week. Hopefully, you're all caught up and you've had like the weekend really to touch base with everything. So, it is to advertise a host kit. So, if you haven't got an active order sitting and waiting, I suggest if you've never done a host kit before, this is a really good opportunity to fill your basket and maybe I quite often put my husband's name in, and he gets an email shot out to him quite often to say you're going to join, and he rings me, he says, am I joining Scentsy? I'm like, no, you're not, but I was showing someone how the kit works. So if you haven't done this before, maybe have a go and just literally load up your basket with an active order. Put the host, as Katie said, in somebody else's name. It can't be like in your name because it won't work. And then just type in kit just to see what happens. And if you have got access to their email, you can go and have a look and see how it all works, because it's a bit like Scentsy Club. It's a bit like placing your first order. When you do these things and you walk through it yourself, you will have more of an idea. You'll have more confidence then to be able to deliver that to somebody else. So what we want you to do is to actually advertise a host kit. So if you've not got an active order ready and waiting to go, or you haven't got anyone that's collecting orders at the minute as a party, then that's also part of your homework. You need to be hustling that active order between now and the end of the week. So we want you to advertise that you've got a host kit available, or what I would be doing is advertising actually that, do you want to join Scentsy for £9, $9? And then you can talk about the host kit. It's going to give you that option. You could even just, a tip that I put on the homework is something that I do quite often is I grab a Scentsy box when it comes. I go around my house and I fill it up with all the items that would be in a kit. And then I go live in my customer group and I'm like, this is what you'll get for a starter kit. And I literally unbox the starter kit, and it doesn't have to be the exact fragrances, it doesn't have to be the exact warmer. You can show them that. I follow a girl actually from another network marketing company, and on the first of every single month, she goes live on her Instagram and she shares what's in every single kit as a visual. Now, I'm a visual person. I like to see things like reading some long list of things, not for me. See it visual. If I can see how much I'm getting for my money, I'm like, oh, I'm more likely to buy that because I can see that I'm getting lots for my money. So that's a really good tip for you. You could even make a reel. You could, get really creative with your content if you wanted to. But the biggest thing that we want you to do is to advertise that you've got a host kit ready and waiting. You're ready to go. You're ready to sign somebody up. And then you can have the conversations in the inbox regardless on price. What you choose to price that at is up to you based on how much credit you've got available. And or you could, as I say, offer them the £9 kit. I quite often say to people, do you want to join for £9? And then I do them the host kit for £9. That for me is like, that's how I pretty much work my join business. Between sort of 20 to £9 for me. So that's it. Now, I'm not going to tell you what, but we've got a surprise for you tomorrow. A big surprise. So you need to be on tomorrow. Right, girls? This is like big. And you need to get all your friends on as well and all your team. This like we need the numbers to be like up there tomorrow because we've got a big surprise for you. So come and join us tomorrow, 2 o'clock UK time. Everyone else, your time hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. No, it's never going to happen again. No.
No. That's it
Right,
now.
guys. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.